it. Shout out Ocho Cinco too.
Why not?
Don't want to do him dirty.
And TJ Huzmanzada.
Hey, well, the only difference is Ocho didn't get the ring, but AB was a 4-weight world champion.
Four times.
It's a lot of what you can do when you have Mayweather running your show.
That's true. He'll run your show for you until you get so big-headed that you don't really respect him anymore and you go your own route.
You're 100% correct. But that goes back to the business of this game, boxing. If you are not aligned with any good promoter or team or promotion, you will not go anywhere in this game. It is a game of networking. Who do you know, and how can you row the boat in the same direction to where they want to go?
Yeah.
Here we go, boxing fans. It is now time for the main event of the evening.
Oh, yeah. It's that time,
This
ladies.
is fight number 5. It will be 8 rounds in the super lightweight division. About to make his way to the ring first in the blue corner from Columbus, Ohio. He weighs 135 pounds, and he is the U.S. WBC NABF champion, Dante Ettore.
Interesting that we have Dante walking out first.
It's a non-title fight.
Ettore making his way to the ring now. Confident and poised as always.
With a little bit of swagger on him, as always, as well.
I know he's absolutely hungry to right the ship after that decision, which he did not agree with. And what better way to do it than settling a grudge match like this one? Because let's not forget, Armond Richard was undefeated until he fought Dante, and it was a very close fight.
Suffering his first and only defeat. Dante looking to Mayweather Maidana 2, trying to settle the score and make sure that people know he won that first one.
Absolutely.
Who's got the tooth necklace?
And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 137 pounds, nothing to lose, Armond Richard.
Again, asking these guys beforehand, you know, the 3 questions. Armand said he's going to showcase his speed and aggression. He's going to make it a chess match. Told Dante to be ready. Dante said he's going to show his showmanship. He said it's going to be an easy one. It's going to be nothing like last time. That's his message from Armand.
Interesting indeed.
Oh, I am living for this one. I'm excited, ladies and gentlemen.
Armand got a pretty nice pop coming in. There's some Cleveland in the building representing as well. The capital city versus the rock and roll city.
I know if somebody squeezes that sponge of water into my Mexican food, I'm going to be upset.
Not another mouthpiece going into the Red Bull, huh?
I know, right? I picked the hazard seat today.
It's always fascinating to see how 2 men adjust in a second fight after getting to know each other and spending 8 rounds together.
You know, it's almost like a rivalry at that point. I had the same thing fighting for the North American title against Nick Kisner. First one was you know, I'm going to show him who I am. Second one was, all right, bro, let's do this thing. Second fight was more entertaining. So I look forward to this one. This one's going to be more entertaining. They both know what it is.
Gentlemen, you got your instructions in the dressing room. All clean punches will be skin only. Anything under will be illegal. Follow my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Touch gloves. Touch gloves. Come out and take care of your business.
Extreme intensity from both men in the stare down. They are ready to get to it.
A little hesitation to touch the gloves there, but on the second attempt from the ref, he got him to do it.
You know, I'm not mad at a little bit of that.
No.
It's the main event. Let's give the people a show. Both men feeling each other out with the jab. Ettore looking to get in and feel him out on the inside game.
Beautiful head feints by Armond, I must say. This is going to be a chess match. Two high-level boxers here.
Pay attention to the feet. Good feet make great hands. When you have two veteran tacticians, it's all from the ground up.
Indeed, both men demonstrating great balance.
That's a snappy left hook from Dante. It hasn't landed quite yet, but
yeah, Dante has some pretty good type 2 muscle snap. If he gets a clean one off, we've seen how devastating it can be.
he has that fast twitch muscle you were mentioning.
Absolutely. Jab to the body lands for Armond. Both men feinting, feeling each other out, looking for the openings.
Make it count. Make all that shit count. Make it count. Make it count. Make it count. There you go. Make it count. Oh, come on, baby. Make it count, man. Good feet, though. That was good feet, though. Make it count.
Both
Call
men
that
respecting each other.
They call that a gentleman's agreement right there. That's nobody's throwing nothing. I mean, it's good respect, but when you're in this game, it ain't about not just sitting there staring each other down. You gotta be able to fire from the hip sometimes.
Baby, catch your counter, baby. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing changed. Do everything you do.
When you're sitting there like that, that's where the feints come in. Whether you're foot fainting, your body fainting, your hand fainting, you need to do something. You can't just stand there.
Put your hands on right there.
It's what the judges seeing. The judges aren't seeing nothing.
Look, see it? There. Get your hand out of there, yeah?
Both men are true boxers in style, so
Right back to it.
you can tell that they're kind of looking for the counter shot. Are you going to throw?
Okay.
Jab lands for Richard.
Right back to it.
Ettore right back on him with the left hook.
Work your hand.
A little bit of dirty boxing. Is the ref going to let this go?
He's letting them work in there.
Yeah.
Come over top of that wire.
See that free hand?
Mon's got that chin open.
Don't let it just walk in. No.
Close round.
Very close
tough
first round. Very close round. You can tell that they're feeling each other out. They're really, bracing for a long, tough fight because they know that's what they put each other through the first time.
And that is the pure difference of the pro game and the amateur game. You have that extra time to feel each other out, learn each other, learn on the job.
What do you guys think's going to come out this round? I mean, 10 rounds. What do you guys think? You want to know what I think? I think one of them is going to come out firing because they just got okay, this was the feel around. This is the feel around. Let me see who it is. But I'm going to say this. The person that comes out firing is going to struggle if it goes later rounds.
Interesting.
Who's it going to be?
Very close first round. Could have gone to either man. We get the second underway.
How much of a role do you guys think activity is going to play in this fight? With Dante fighting twice in the last year and Armond not fighting since their last outing.
There's a lot of differing opinions on the subject because we've seen examples of both sides of that coin. Some guys take a considerable amount of time off and still come back looking great, but to other people, the ring rust is a very considerable factor. So far, Richard looks great.
Beautiful left hand by Dante lands.
And a little check hook lands. Richard sneaks a 3 over the top.
Great body work in that exchange by Armond.
Do what you're doing. Let's go.
The overhand barely touches, not much. Interesting. Both men take turns being the aggressor. Armond pushes Ettore back to the ropes and gets to work. Ettore fighting off. Now Dante begins to step forward.
Come on, what we do up there, something like that? No, take the feet with you. Close the gap, baby. Come on, take the feet with you. We hit it now, man. We hit it. We talked about it long enough. We talked about it long enough. Let's go. Let's go, baby. We talked about it long enough. Don't worry about no one shot. Don't worry about no one shot. Many shots, not just one. Yeah, many shots. Both hands. Let's go. Right back on it. Right back on it. Let your hands go. Right back on it, go.
Very evenly matched right now.
Very tug of war style.
Stay smart, but right back on it. Stay smart and right back on
Dante
it.
looking to wait to land that right hand. He's got it locked and loaded.
It ain't nothing you don't know how to do. It ain't nothing you don't know how to do it, so do it. Do it.
It's a stylistic thing, you know. They're actually probably more similar than they would like to admit.
Don't let him walk
The
in your
mirror
house like
effect.
that. Don't let nobody walk in your house like that. Let him know he can't do that. Let your hand, look at him. Look at what's happening in there, man. Get your hand free and work.
Another very close one.
You know what I see? I see Dante's fighting his game plan. And I see Armand's corner is wanting him to be more aggressive and he's hesitant. So he's apparently not fighting their game plan. That mental composure, that mental fatigue wears in. I think he's going looking for, they're wanting many shots. He's looking for one shot. Dante's playing the chess match game, just like he said at the pre-fight.
I've noticed several times that Dante will step in with a tight high guard and sort of invite Armond to punch to see what he's really working with right now. And it seems that Ettore really trusts his inside game. So, you know, as the rounds wear on and the fatigue sets in, that may become a factor.
It's true.
From the officials' eyes, how do you think they're looking at that? With Dante kind of leading in with just his high guard rather than coming in with a jab.
They're looking at ring generalship, effective punching, defense. They're looking at who looks like a traditional boxer. I think both are looking good in that sense, but they're also both high-level fighters. That's the way it's supposed to be.
Dante has that snapping left hook like Tito Trinidad.
The short right hand landed for Ettore there. Ooh, the men clash heads. I saw that.
Yeah. It looked like in that exchange, Dante landed a slight uppercut to the body.
I still go back to what I was saying before. This is just like with the last fight. I think Dante is fighting his game plan. Armand's not fighting his.
Not where he wants to go. Go where you want him to go. Close that gate. Close that door sometimes.
Ettore is pretty elusive with fast feet. It seems that Richard has adjusted to going for some more body shots.
What you doing in there? Yep. Whole lot of hold. Show us a whole lot of hold. Right back home.
Ooh, beautiful left hand lands by Dante. A little bit of a gazelle hook almost.
Right back.
Yeah, it was a very nice tempo switch. Immediately off the referee breaking them, he darts in, throws that left to the body.
I'm loving these feints. This is high level.
Right back.
Back to the body again for Richard.
Where that IQ at? Where that IQ at? Where that IQ at? Let's go.
Another great exchange in the corner.
The short uppercut squeezes in a little bit for Richard.
I told you he's gonna grab it. I told you he's gonna
a little bit of mushing going on from Armond, pressing his right knuckles on Dante's forehead.
This is what I'm saying. You got to wonder how the referee sees these moments, because Ettore is a gifted counterpuncher. Sometimes moving backwards lets Richard get the positioning he wants.
Let him do all the hold. Let him do all, let the free hand go,
I like Ettore stepping in like that. When he steps in and trusts his hands,
Keep it going.
He steps in and snaps that left hook.
it tends to work out well for him.
Good check hook.
Back on what's important. Right, back on what's important.
Short jab lands for Ettore.
Back on what's important.
Again, going back to the feet, look who's following.
You know what he's looking for. Come on, man. You can't touch him with that.
Shows that check hook again. See, they trade a lot. I'll move back, and then you'll move back.
But who's cutting off the ring and who's following?
You gotta look for that shot.
Referee warns about back of the head, and we've got 3 rounds in the books.
Good round, good round.
At this point, I would not want to hazard a guess as to where the judges are seeing this. I don't know about you guys.
That third round, I would favor Dante. However, the first 2 are just toss-ups at its finest.
Exactly. It really seems like this is almost not a second fight. This is just the continuation of the first one. Stylistically, these guys are just difficult opponents for one another.
Another great event here, folks, at Ohio Combat League. If you haven't made it out to one, make sure you make it to the next one.
Yep, getting some high-level boxing in this main event.
There goes the seconds out.
Don't forget our conversation. Don't forget our conversation in there.
4th round is underway. Double jab lands for Richard.
I like that double jab with Armond.
Mistakes like that too. Not just in the gym, under the lights too. They make mistakes like that. Make them pay.
Mom's got that mouth open.
Yeah, make them pay when they make mistakes like that. Ain't nothing no different. It's just under the lights, that's all.
Body jab gets in for Ettore. I think it's safe to say that up to this point in the fight, both men are still really looking for that statement moment.
A right hand landed by Armond that Dante seemingly wanted to invite him in after that being landed.
Okay.
Didn't headbutt him.
The shoe shine lands for Richard. Dante pursues him to the ropes, and the check hook lands.
You can see all that shit coming, can't you? Telegraphing everything. Keep working, man. Keep working. Don't work. Keep working. You can do this shot. Keep working. There you go.
We got some good old phone booth fighting.
Hey, there you go. I told you. He's gonna grab you. He's gonna grab you all night long.
You can see a little bit of blood on the eyebrow of Ettore.
That's from that headbutt.
Yeah.
Keep that pressure going. Keep that pressure going.
Jab gets in.
Let the hands go, man. He's gonna grab you all night
Looking
long.
at it, I feel like Dante might have a better jab than Armond, but Armond is he's using it a lot more than Dante is. There we go.
Armand's body attack is a weapon that has started to pay some dividends.
You can do this all night long. I know you can.
Jabs his way in. Richard looks to be pursuing with more confidence now.
Getting a little more comfortable in that ring. Maybe it was a little bit of ring rust those first 3 rounds.
Armand's keeping that right hand up for that left hook. Dante's got to change his game plan there. Go more rights. Look how low that left hand is.
The left hook whizzes just over the head of Armond. Armond lands one of his own.
Beautiful body jab by Armond.
And then he sends it upstairs. That's what the body jab can set up for you. Dante presses the action, gets a short left hook in. And we got 4 down.
Halfway through.
Now, this round seemed to be a little more clearly for Richard, in my opinion.
I agree. This is, oh man. We're trajecting towards maybe a draw, perhaps.
Maybe, or
this is a tough one.
I'm not going to speak too soon, but a good old Ohio trilogy.
I would not be mad at that.
However, at this point, that's still up to these 2 men.
We've got a whole 4 other rounds to go. 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Halfway through this bout.
There's got to be some change up right now, because otherwise it's just going to be the same run. Like it's going to be a. There's no change up in Dante. He keeps going for the left hook, left hook, left hook, left hook, left hook. With that right hand, look at Armond. Right hand's always up, always up, always up. You got to do something different to get something different. You can't go in with the same game plan and expect a different thing to happen. You have to adapt to the situation you're in.
Agreed.
Yeah, at this point, there's got to be some course correction.
What is he going to do different? That's
What I've loved from these last 2 rounds from Armond is his use of the jab. He's used it a lot more than he did the first 2 rounds, and it's seemingly to give him some success.
Yeah, he's having a lot of success with the jab and the short shots on the inside of the body. Mixing up his long-range jab and his inside body attack. It's a good rhythm he's gotten into.
All you gotta do is listen. All you gotta do is listen, man. I swear. Come on.
Jab lands, body jab lands for Dante.
Beautiful.
Yeah, keep it going, man. Yours
Both
better
men
than
trade
his.
jabs a
Yours
few
better than
times.
his. Believe it. Believe it.
There's that body attack.
Great right hand by Dante laying
Yeah.
on that exchange. Another
Yeah.
one.
Both hands.
Yeah,
Oh,
a
good
short right hand gets in for Armond Richard as well.
Damn, you gonna stop hugging? Yours better than his, Armond. Believe that. Yours better than his. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. This boxing, yours better than his. Come on, baby. I know you
Dante
got
lands
IQ.
another jab. Armond lands a jab.
What you say? What you say? What you say? Take the feet with you next time. What you say?
his right hand.
All you gotta do is put your
The
hand
right
up.
hook just falls slightly short. It might have grazed him. Oh, that one lands.
big right hand.
Armond does not look to be showing that it affected him,
Box your win. Take charge. Be smart, though. Smart.
but that doesn't mean it didn't.
Put your hands. They don't look out here.
I'm seeing a little bit of what you mentioned, Brian. I'm seeing Dante adapting to looking for that right hand now as his setup. It's good.
And maybe if he can get Armond to glue on that right hand, that'll bring the left hook.
The jab lands for Ettore.
Turn and punch, man. Shit. Turn and punch. Too fucking nice. Too nice for me. You too nice for me, man. I'm telling you. You too nice for me. Get all that nice stuff, man.
Dante is still trying to find a good home for that check left. Gets one in there. There it is.
Come on, baby. Let's go. Put something together right here.
The jab lands
Look
clean.
at him with the smile on the jab.
Dante
Yeah.
seems to be able
He's
to
like, woo!
Ettore's feeling it a little bit now.
get a little more comfortable.
That begs the question that I posed earlier. Did that overhand right have effect?
Beautiful.
And then Ettore steals a round back.
Oh man, ladies and gentlemen, this is
I'm
boxing.
sitting here wanting to scream. I'm so into the chess match. I got to keep it non-biased. I mean, both are doing great, dude. It is styles make fights. Who is adapting, who is able to change. It looks like, just like I said before, Dante was able to make a couple changes, but let's see where Armond makes some changes. It's been a back and forth, back and forth.
The only thing about this fight that is disappointing me right now is that there's only 3 rounds of it left.
Yes, 100% agreed. I guess you could technically say these are the championship rounds.
Yeah,
This
yeah.
is 10, 11, and 12.
Yeah, here's our final 3. Let the chess match continue.
Dante also appears to be in tip-top shape, despite Armond depositing some shots in the body earlier in the fight. Dante seems to not even be breathing hard.
The check hook lands a little there for Dante as well. His landing percentage has gone up since that last round. He gets it again. He looked for it the entire first half of the fight, and he's starting to find it now. Ettore goes southpaw. Just for a second, just to pull something out of his bag.
Oh, nice lead uppercut from Dante.
I love it. With every round, the intensity has built up. Both of these guys really don't want to lose to the other one.
Oh, the feint. This is beautiful.
It's like my co-host Brian Holstein said, at this point it's almost a bit of a grudge match. At this point there's a rivalry that's carried over from the first fight.
Good shot. With smiles, bro.
You ain't got to cooperate with that.
Yeah, this ref is definitely letting them work in there.
Fight in there, man. You ain't got to cooperate with these. You ain't got to cooperate with these. Keep it going right now. Work.
Ooh, good check.
Look at what you're doing. Work.
Good uppercut on the inside.
Yep, short right hand lands. Richard claims it was back of the head. The ref's letting him go.
Upstairs and downstairs from Dante.
Come down, go back up top. Changing levels.
I'm a big fan of that.
Feint low, aim high. Oh, good right
Nice
hand.
right hand.
The jab body sets up the right hand over the top.
What'd I just say?
Yeah. There it is. Right on cue.
As the rounds have went on, Dante's been finding his swagger, getting back comfortable.
Yeah, you know, my 2 co-hosts, you guys can correct me if you think I'm wrong, but does it look like the conditioning is starting to come into effect more?
What did I say in round 2?
Yeah.
Who come out in round 2 comes out hard is going to have a harder time in later rounds. What did Armond do? He came out good in round 2.
And did that year and some change of a layoff have an effect?
Ooh, a little showmanship.
Co-host Holstein here pulling out that crystal ball.
Yeah, I would say that it's likely the last 2 went to Ettore. The 2 before that I had for Richards, so we don't know how the first couple of rounds were scored.
Oh, man. This
really-
is tough. Loma
really comes
Haney-esque. Talking about Haney, that's a common sparring partner with that Dante. He's been able to share that ring with Haney before.
Yeah, Dante Ettore from Columbus, but the architect has been fighting out of Vegas for a while and training there as well.
Getting in some rounds with the likes of Emiliano Vargas, Sean Porter, Haney, many more out of that top-ranked gym.
Nobody likes Devin Haney.
That's what I hear.
thing you can only respect Devin Haney. He brings the fights.
Whatever.
Yeah, he's a good kid. It seems making money off of boxing the way that his skill set seems.
You ever see that guy that shows up at the gyms and just gives guys gloves and says he's 320 and 0? That's what reminds me of Haney.
Some Charlie Zelenoff action.
There it is. That's his name.
Big Z. That right uppercut by Dante lands.
We're into our final 2 rounds. These are going to be critical. Who can steal this one?
I love how Dante inches.
He's been
closer
fighting
with
his
that lead
game.
foot.
He's been fighting his game plan the whole time. It's when you're fighting your plan, you get real comfortable and get confident.
He keeps that back foot planted it slightly and slightly brings in that lead foot. He deeply apologizes for
Don't be so nice. Get that hand right back, Armond. Why you think you grab it?
Jab lands for Richard.
Get your hand up and let's go. Get your hand up and let's go. Oh, man, come on, man. Get your hand up and let's go. Shots.
I think a little bit of spit just landed on my forehead after Armond saying, ish, ish. Great body jab.
Courtesy of the best seats in the house.
Yeah.
Right there, right back. Right back.
The lead uppercut almost lands, but not quite.
Navarrete style.
Right back. Right back. Right back.
Oh, nice left hand by Armond lands.
Right back. Right back. Right back. Right back.
I love that shift, that slip up jab that Dante throws.
Hands up. Right back, go get it.
The crowd is getting into this one.
Hands up and go get it. Let's go get it, man.
Bit of a swing and a miss with that left hand by Dante.
Ain't no tomorrow.
Armand's jab has been able to just deter a few of these shots off of
Ain't no
Dante.
tomorrow. Come on, let's go.
Oh, the lead uppercut stepping in. I think it landed.
Work right there. Let's go. Let your hands go, man. Right back. On the chair. Right back.
Oh, Dante doubling up the left hand. That was beautiful. First one got caught, second one landed.
Good round. Real entertaining. Real entertaining.
Very entertaining.
Yeah, it's anybody's game. I'm not sure how the judges have seen it so far, but there is a very good chance that the man who puts his stamp on this final round is going to take this bout home.
Is it the last round?
It should be, right? This should be 8 of 8.
You sure it's, I thought it was round 6.
I wish.
Here we go.
It's the last one, man. Ain't no tomorrow.
Last round.
Ain't no tomorrow. Ain't no tomorrow.
Ain't no tomorrow. That is facts.
Ain't no tomorrow.
Shouts Richard's corner. Ooh, the left hook lands for Richard. The right hook lands for Ettore.
Let's go, baby.
Both men stepping on the gas in this final round,
Keep your wrist straight. Take it.
looking to put their stamp on this fight.
Take it. Right.
That one landed on the shoulder, but then the short right hands get in.
Let's go. Right.
Uppercut just grazes.
Look for it. Look for it in there. Look for it. Look for it in
Richard stepping in with the jab. Both men looking for their window.
I love how Dante on that second jab kind of treated it as a frame almost. I wish he would have threw something.
Oh, nice right hand.
There goes that slip jab. Doesn't land, but it's a great look.
At this point, I'd really like to see Ettore step on the gas, let some combos fly, and really try to stamp this final round. And the same with Richard.
Yep, I'm in the left.
Final minute of our fight. The overhand right just misses. The left hook lands for Ettore. Richard stepping forward.
Great right hand by Ettore lands.
Seconds.
And these men are slugging it out. Some showmanship right there. That's a beautiful fight, ladies and gentlemen. Beautiful.
Great
beautiful
bout, very
fight.
high level bout.
All right, let's hear it for these two outstanding competitors.
Very fascinated to see how they scored this one.
Yeah.
Not only who won, but just how they scored the whole thing.
Yep.
I know.
Who did they give the first to? Who did they give the next to? And so forth.
And who are they going to give the rest to?
Yes.
It's a very pivotal crossroads in both men's careers. If you're Richard, you just corrected your only loss. If you're Ettore, you're back in the win column and moving towards your goal of world titles again.
Great respect and real good sportsmanship between the two so far.
All it is business, bro. When you're in there, it's like...
Ain't nothing personal.
Yep. Brotherhood, man.
And these two men have shared now 16 rounds together in the bank.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 hard-hitting rounds of super lightweight action, we go to the judges' scorecards.
Here it is.
Judge Nick Daly rules the fight 77-75 for Armond Richard.
Interesting. Those early rounds being banked.
Judge James Easter judges the fight 77-75 for Dante Ettore.
Fascinating.
And Judge Dave
draw?
Witt rules the fight 77-75 for your winner by split decision in the red corner. None to lose, Armond Richard.
good win. Good win.
Trilogy. Trilogy, here we come. A mix of good and mad reaction.
All right, ladies and
from the
gentlemen,
crowd.
I'm here with Armond. Armond, you guys already shared, what, 16 rounds together now. How much did you think that the first fight affected this? Did you feel like it was a continuation of the first fight, or did this take a different nature on?
I think it was a different nature. We went back to the gym and worked on new shit. We watched the fight. I seen what I did wrong. I know what he thought I was gonna come to do, and I mixed it up on him and boxed and used my speed, and that get back a motherfucker, ain't it?
Get back, you motherfucker!
So you've now avenged the only loss in your career. Where do you see your career going forward from here? What do you want?
We just want to keep climbing the ranks. We want the best. We want good opponents, you know. We ain't fighting no scrubs. You know, we just want to keep climbing the ladder, man. It's nothing to lose there, man. I'm going to keep showing.
I would say this obviously opens the door for a potential trilogy down the line. How would you feel about that?
Most definitely. He was a man. He gave me my rematch, but you know, we're going to go get that bag, man. It's PTSD. Hey, shout out to PTSD, man, my young boys. This ain't postpartum stress disorder. Just put that spanking down.
All right, congratulations, man. Any final messages for the people back in Cleveland and your fans around the world?
Hey, I love y'all. Thanks for coming to support me. I love Columbus, too, because y'all showed me love, too. You know, we back.
Congratulations, man. Great victory.
What a great bout. What a great bout, ladies and gentlemen. And I love how.
All right, thank you very much for joining us at Ettore versus Richards 2. Please stay tuned to OhioCombatLeague.com to find out about all of our future events. Thank you very much for joining us. This is Jeff Gorman saying good night, and please drive safely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Jose Malara signing out.